along the 21. That's where Lee's knee was going to be down.
The Nets seeking their first points in the first half. On the road. They've been scoreless in the first half of their previous 3 road games, and even so far today.
So it's a 1st and 10, just outside the 10-yard line after the penalty. Bortles spins away from trouble. Gonna run with it. Trying to fake out Peters with that little head maneuver. Forced out of bounds, nifty one. Bortles is coming into the lead. Highest rushing average of any quarterback in the NFL.
This is where he doesn't get enough credit. I think he makes good decisions. Everyone's covered. There's a red jersey by every Jaguar receiver. Front side and then backside where he spins out. Want to go to his right? Now watch the popular where he spins out and away from Tama Ali. So I think the athleticism of the 6'5", 230-pound Blake Bortles really goes well for this football team. Now let's make good decisions here.
2nd and 5, Bortles pass into the end zone, incomplete. Intended for Robinson.
Let's get this shutter made up. Let's not fuck around with it this time.
They can't get separation. Robinson versus Peters. Oh, that's Gaines. That's Philip Gaines on the play. He's right there. He's going to cut off Robinson. So they can't get the one-on-one opportunities they want to the outside. They have them spread out, but still, I thought they had enough defenders in there to stop any run play, and then they go with the empty backfield set.
Yeldon line up bottom of your screen. Bortles going end zone, incomplete, and a flag at the end of the play. Steven Nelson on the coverage of Hearns.
Pass interference. Offense, defense, number 20. Penalty occurs in the end down the ball at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal.
Steven Nelson working against Hearns. You know, it's kind of what I would call incidental contact. But for Nelson, he didn't do a good job of trying to play the football. He looked back, but then he kind of lost sight of the ball. That's where the incidental contact became an infraction.
Jacksonville has 1 timeout left. First set of downs, but only 18 seconds. Yeldon stopped. Stonewalled by Kansas City. Frank Zambo making first contact. And now Jacksonville will take its final timeout.
Zambo was unblocked on the play. There was confusion. Look at number 8.
Smoke a lot of bud.
Look at that. Mercedes Lewis is supposed to come in front of the ball carrier before the ball is handed to Yeldon to block Zambo. Had he been able to get there, and had they timed the play well, they would have themselves a touchdown.
Now, Solomon, you're out of timeouts. Obviously have to be careful here with only 12 seconds left.
That's right. That would prohibit you from running the football, because if you're running, you're not going to be able to stop the clock.
Bortles looking end zone. It is nearly picked. Off the hands of Ron Parker. What a break for Bortles in Jacksonville.
And we talked earlier about good decisions down here inside the red zone. Tries to get it to Hearns, but look. Oh, Parker, he just dropped that one. He peeled off his coverage where he was defending against Hearns. Nearly had himself an interception. Chiefs defense lead the league in interceptions and have more takeaways down inside the red zone than any other defense.
One last chance on 3rd and goal. Bortles end zone. Caught. Allen Robinson for the Jacksonville touchdown. And Bortles coming right back to find Robinson for 6.
Blake Bortles, hung in there. And he was trying to get this one to Robinson. He had double coverage initially, and watch him keep working. He works inside of Ron Parker. Both feet are down for a nice catch. Nice touchdown. Bortles hung in there on this drive. And against a really good defense, found a window of opportunity.
Didn't look like that. The left foot was down to right there. And that was awfully close. But what concentration and what work by Robinson
Nice.
in the back of the end zone. 15-minute career touchdown pass by Bortles, 13th of the season. Allen Robinson, his 4th touchdown catch here in 2016 on CBS.
I earned this jersey
I do agree.
by leading the league in tackles
That is true.
twice.
Who doesn't
I
like
was drafted
trying
9th overall in the 2012 NFL Draft. And I was Defensive Player of the Year. The best place to get authentic NFL gear, NFLshop.com.
Who doesn't like to grab Netflix? It's really addictive.
Blake Bortles averting disaster, that near pick by Ron Parker. They're able to capitalize, finally getting some
Who doesn't like
first
to try
down
Netflix? It's very
something that has
addictive.
been a major problem for them on the road this season. I'm reminded he rise every time the play is next. JB, Tony, Bart, Boomer, and Coach Cowers thinking about that you caught up around the league in week 9, plus a preview of Thursday Night Football on NFL Network, all next on the Verizon Halftime Report. Bortles, Solomon showing you something on that drive.
He really did. He hung in there, avoided disaster, and hung in there to make a play to get his team into the end zone.
Jacks go short kick to DeAnthony Thomas, and that'll run out the remaining seconds in this first half. So Bortles 10 of 19, just under 100 yards. Could have the early interception and the touchdown to Robinson to get Jacksonville on the board. 10-7, Chiefs will be back for the Verizon Halftime Report after this message and a word from your local station. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
It's at NCIS Los Angeles. You can see hostile things.
Remember, pitches to punch him in the nose and the kills.
New episode of CBS Tonight.
Doesn't like to know.
Holmes and Watson will target an online predator. Someone nails
No
him
one's supposed to
first.
know.
The biscuit is in the basket. New Elementary, CBS Tonight.
Can I just tell you what happened? He raped me.
She's a murder suspect. Of course she's a rape victim.
Revenge isn't a defense for murder, Dan.
Tina Leone is Madam Secretary. New episode CBS Tonight.
This looks like I should hold on to this.
Who doesn't like to run? Ooh, I got sucked.
primetime game on your phone with NFL Mobile. It's the best. The best. Exclusively on Verizon.
Week 10 in the league begins with the Browns at the Ravens on Thursday Night Football. It'll be only on NFL Network. Coach, your thoughts?
Well, my first thoughts, I'll talk about the Cleveland Browns, JB. When you think about Hugh Jackson and what he's walked into and what he's had to deal with in terms of injuries and other players, he's trying to change the culture up there. And I'll tell you what, these guys play hard every week, and they come out, so they're not a team to be taken lightly. And when you go on the other side of the ball, you're talking about the Baltimore Ravens. You're coming off the bye with the Pittsburgh Steelers this week, the Cleveland Browns on a short week. They can get back into this divisional race. They've lost 4 straight. This will be a big game for them. And Joe Flacco, to get that offense on track, and they get Terrence West running the football, get Mike Wallace with the play action, and defensively get back to being the suffocating defense that they've always been in this division. So anytime you get a divisional game on a short week, anything can happen. I think the Cleveland Browns are going to win a game sometime this year. Could it be this Thursday?
Wow, there you have it from Coach Cowher, and the Verizon Halftime Report continues.
I've played more than 200 consecutive games. I've caught over 1,000 passes, for over 11,000 yards. I've blocked some of the toughest defensive ends in this league over the past 13 seasons. Done all that and more to earn this.
Damn it,
NFL.com. I'm long got it for me. The best place to get authentic NFL gear, NFLshop.com.
I'm boring.
It was a raven that flew in on a Thursday when a poet was born, and the likes of Edgar Allan Poe we shall see nevermore. So just imagine what this Thursday will bring, only on NFL Network.
For the touchdown.
When the Browns are poised to clash with AFC North rivals Joe Flacco and the Ravens on Thursday night. It's Browns, it's Ravens, it's only on NFL Network. Anything can happen on Thursday. Thursday Night Football, Thursday, only on NFL Network.
Get the Verizon Halftime Report live online every Sunday. Brought to you by Verizon. Visit cbssports.com/Verizon.
This is Dr. Wallace, one of the best surgeons in the world.
Gadgets and gizmos have been around forever. Medicine is ultimately a human endeavor.
No red tape. You'll be able to reach out to anybody. We're going to get stuff done.
I want to be part of this.
New Pure Genius, CBS Thursday.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
And welcome back to our New York studio and the Verizon Halftime Report. Get NFL Mobile to watch live, local, and primetime games, highlights, NFL Red Zone, and more, all without using any data, only on Verizon. I'm James Brown, along with my guys. They will be Tony, Coach, Bart, and Boomer. And guess what? We're up. Yeah, big AFC North matchup. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Only touchdown the first half right here. Mike Wallace will catch it on rookie Artie Burns. He's going to break a tackle, and he is going to go 95 yards against his former team. And the Pittsburgh Steelers only have 67 yards at half. Baltimore leads 10-0.
All right, AFC East matchup, guys. Jets at the Dolphins. Jay Ajayi right here coming into this game hoping to be the only runner to ever consecutively rush for over 200 yards in a game. Well, that's 20 right there, but that's about it for him. He's got 10 carries, 26 yards. Matt Forte, 73 yards for the Jets. Here's a touchdown pass from Ryan Tannehill. That makes it 14-13 as they head to half. Both quarterbacks playing well. A very entertaining game.
Jacksonville at the Kansas City Chiefs. You see Alex Smith went down last week. Nick Foles stepped in, played great, continues to play great. That pass right there goes to Albert Wilson with a 23-yard touchdown. Chiefs up, Jets up.
Yeah, here Dallas goes to Cleveland. Ezekiel Elliott will take this from inside to outside, 10 yards. Dak Prescott, 2 touchdown passes in the first half as well. It'll be 21-10.
Big game in the NFC East. Eagles at the Giants. Eli Manning, 3 touchdown passes in the first half. Carson Wentz, 2 interceptions. This is the second touchdown by Odell Beckham Jr. The Eagles are hanging around. This is a really, really weird game. They've made a lot of mistakes. Only down 11, 21-10 at half.
Talk about 2 teams going in opposite directions. So Detroit and Minnesota, Matthew Stafford going to find Antoine Bolden for the 1-yard score. Stafford 13 for 17 for 95. Leads 10-3 at half.
Yeah, been out there. Ezekiel Elliott went to the right for a touchdown. Now he's going to go to the left. Inside, another bounce to the outside. And right now, the Cowboys lead 27-10 with the PAT pending. You can see right there, Ezekiel Elliott, 74 yards. Dak Prescott, The rookies again are continuing to propel this.
Look at the tight end. And the reminder still to come. You'll see our featured matchup as Andrew Luck leads the Colts in Lambeau Field to take on Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Others will catch the Titans and the Chargers. And they're coming up at 4:25 Eastern right here on CBS.
There's Andrew Luck, a tale of really 2 seasons. The first 5 games really good, but the second 2 games, the past 2 games for Aaron Rodgers have been really terrific. He's back on track now. He's going to be playing against an Indianapolis defense that gives up a lot of room in the secondary. I expect him to have a huge game today.
I'll tell you what, I mean, we keep asking Aaron Rodgers to be Superman. They have to have some form. You know, Superman always has a kryptonite. They have to find some form of running game to try and be able to create some space for these receivers down the field who don't separate very well.
They don't separate well, Bart. And I said the same thing, but all of a sudden what they did is they just moved and spread everybody out, and they put everything on the guy's shoulders. And I'll tell you what, he is Superman. If he can't handle it, he loves it. We saw it first time in person on Thursday night. And you know, when the Chicago Bears, they lost to Atlanta. This guy's special.
Mr. RELAX is also a Cal Berkeley guy. I love this guy. I think if he can heat up with that defense, and I've seen it. I've seen him go 31 of 36 during the playoffs. If this guy heats up around this time of year, watch out for
both sides of the table pretty competitive. No YouTube, now Kryptonite and Superman. The Verizon halftime report continues.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. Watch live, local, and primetime games on NFL Mobile without using any data. Only on Verizon.
Don't miss the new hit series MacGyver. CBS Friday, 8, 7 Central.
Shit.